Want to be that eager child, play on the bigger slide, buy some hot wings and fly.
I wrote this song especially for this evening.
And it's entitled Go. Go, 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 won't you be that eager child? Play on the biggest slide, buy some hot wings and fly high. Go, go, go,
Mix some colors, make your own rainbow. You can be the director,
the producer,
the performer.
you're the boss, it's your show. Why don't you go, 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 put your feet on the table.
And ladies and gentlemen, dear guests, let me come back to our friend Hubertus. What carried him through all of these positions and what made him universally popular across 3 continents? I believe it is his quiet, unassuming and considerate manner and way of approaching both issues and people. Being the boss of so many different people in so many different settings and cultures, and being the man having to say no to so many requests from partners, it is not really a recipe for being universally liked or respected. What makes Hubertus different is that he is both liked and respected. And that is a great achievement, both personally and professionally.
Another interesting thing I learned about Hubertus from his colleagues was that when they are describing Hubertus, and when they are trying to tell people how to recognize him, they say, just look around for the tallest person. And it works. Try it tonight and you'll see. Just look around for the tallest guy. And let's also, at this moment of great triumph for the Democratic Alliance, for Liberal International, for the Friedrich Naumann Stiftung, for the African Liberal Network, for liberalism and the cause of liberalism, say that we've had a great triumph, but we know as liberals that we're always at our most vulnerable when we've had our greatest triumph. So there's a wonderful saying in Xhosa which says, "Ungandinwa nangomso." Don't get tired tomorrow. There's a lot of work to do. And we know we have one unfailing ally in Germany that we're going to call on more than he would like, and that is Hubertus von Welck.
Monsieur Hubertus von Welck, directeur régional pour l'Afrique de la Fondation Friedrich Naumann, au nom du président de la République de Côte d'Ivoire, nous vous faisons officier de l'ordre du mérite ivoirien.
Here there is something for you. This is a fantastic handmade, African map that was made in somewhere in Malawi, and I'm sure that I hope that you're going to remember Africa with this fantastic present.
Do what you're able.
He's an official member of this flag now. A big hand for.
Why don't you go, go, go?
Walk barefoot in the park at night, 'cause the criminals can't
Steal your life, 'cause it shines from the inside. Go, go, go.
engrave your soul on top of Table Mountain.
Go count the bricks down at the Union Buildings.
Go kiss your lover under a river.
Watch the fishes shiver. Just
I guess I have to thank you to Sibylle, which supported me all these 37 years. Secondly, I have to say thank you to the Friedrich Naumann Foundation, because they offered me a job which allowed me to travel, which allowed me to visit many countries, to work in many countries.
1999, Jules was 2 times successfully elected into the European Parliament. And it happened that I visited the European Parliament with candidates for the European Parliament from Germany. And we asked Jules to explain to us how the European Parliament works. And believe me, so far he is the only person who could explain to me how the European Parliament works. And he was active in relations to Asia and other regions. So when his second term came to an end, Naumann Foundation was very smart. We approached him and asked him if he would like to work for us. And luckily, he agreed.
Firstly, let me thank you so much for having come in such great numbers to Hubertus's farewell. As a young student, I had the incredible fortune of actually meeting Helen Suzman and Friedrich von Welck, worked with Colin Eglin. We had Tony Leon very active in Liberal International. And then indeed, as I think my last trip as an MEP, as a European parliamentarian, I went to see Hubertus and then I also met Helen Zille, and of course life was never the same again after that. And then this evening I met Musi, Maimane, and I'm so proud to be able to work with this party that has done so much for South Africa, but has a call and has always had a call way beyond South Africa. So to work together with them and with all these other African liberals will be a great honor for me.
Hubertus has been an absolute star. He's been a wonderful person. He's been calm. He's been determined. He's been willing. He's been open to ideas. And we will very much miss him. But we know that our association with the foundation is such that whoever takes his place will continue this association into the future.
In my language, we have a saying that, abakali bakali, babasonta feminwe, meaning, powerful people, they don't talk much, but people point at them and show the other people who is a factor in people's lives. I think he's been a wonderful, wonderful example of what leadership and fighting for human rights, is in Africa. It doesn't have to be abrasive. It can still be done in a quiet manner, but very focused and very determined and unwavering.
I always call Mr. Hubertus von Welck my German African friend, for the reason that he is a combination of 2 principles. He's a German, but he's an African. He's German because of he's got precision, and he's African because of he's got Ubuntu.
No, I think a lot of what has been said this evening reflects what Hubertus von Welck is actually. I was telling him today actually in the morning that we will really miss him actually, because he was not just like maybe a working partner, but he was really a friend to most of us actually. He was always very supportive, very understanding. In most cases actually, sometimes we needed extra support than what was actually like, for example, allocated for us. And whenever you make a case and you see the value of it, we'll always be supportive of that actually. So we really see him actually as not just a partner, but as a friend. And whatever the success of CUF today actually, especially through the work of the foundation, cannot be spoken actually without really mentioning the name of Hubertus von Welck.
Go, 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 go. I know we can do it. I know we'll all get through it. I know.